Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's SIIA Tech Chats. I'm Rihanna Collier, and I'm joined today by Julie Knight, VP of Global Enterprise Marketing at Zendesk. Now, if you're not familiar with Zendesk, they provide a customer service platform that allows you to build valuable customer relationships. Julie, thank you so much for taking the time out to join us today.
Thanks for having Zendesk on your program. We really appreciate it.
Now, Zendesk recently added new analytics offerings. Can you talk about why this was an important part of your product roadmap, and how do these help improve customer service?
Yeah, no, for sure. So about a year ago, we acquired a company called Bime out of the south of France, Montpellier. And with it really afforded us an opportunity to extend visibility of our customers into what their customers are doing. And also understanding, getting a greater degree of understanding as to how their own agents were performing, what resolution times, sort of all of the things that you would associate with a customer support organization. But we realize that our customers really want to delve, deeper into the relationship of their customers, and get a better understanding into kind of trends, what's happening if you think about retail, what's happening during peak holiday seasons, and then take it one step further, and with the power of the Explore product, then be able to share that information with stakeholders across their own organization. So, we realize whether, within customer support, analytics and reporting has always been, core to that line of business, but really being able then to deliver the insights into their own business and what their customer community is doing is something that Zendesk can offer to our customers, in their ability to really take that level of insight to the next level. So we're really excited about it, and our customers are as well.
Absolutely, data is key these days.
Yes, yes, it is.
So I've heard a lot of people talk lately about their approach to customer service and an agile approach. Do you feel that an agile approach is important when kind of forming your customer service strategy, if you will?
Well, I mean, I think agility, across really any discipline is key, whether it's a marketing organization, a development organization, or even customer support. I think the thing, how we take a look at customer support, and maybe it's a little bit different than how other companies do, is that we really look at it more holistically. We look at it as moving from just support or, problem or ticket resolution to something that is really about the customer experience. And the customer experience doesn't begin and end with customer support. It really is across the brand, if you will. It's across marketing, it's across sales, and of course it's across the support organization. And so I think agility in responding to the needs of customers, responding, of course, dealing with market trends, market challenges. Again, back to our retail example, how can you help a company maybe respond to competitive challenges, or maybe something that hasn't worked so well for them. Maybe there's a product issue, and being able to be nimble. I think all of those things are core, but we really look at the whole support service kind of stroke experience as being the core philosophy of Zendesk, and we try to help our customers move from just problem resolution to being at the fore and being fully integrated into that entire customer journey.
So, but you guys have customers all over the world and in various countries.
We do, and we do. In fact, over half of our revenue is outside of the U.S. So, yeah, we have customers of all shapes, sizes, and in emerging markets, mature markets, and a host of languages. So, yeah, it's a lot of different approaches.
Yeah, and it can be a challenge for a lot of companies. So what kind of insight can you give on creating great and consistent customer service across multiple, let's be honest, very different markets?
Yeah. So I think that the way that we try to do that is number one, it's not a one size fits all. You can't take a truly U.S. centric approach and say that this is going to work in an emerging market, or it's going to even work in a mature market where the language and the customs are different. That simply doesn't work. What we try to do as a company is take we take a customer centric or customer first approach, and we share that. But what we do is we do that in very relevant ways that are appropriate for that local market. And the way that we do that actually is through training. We host best practice sessions, peer-to-peer sharing. We find that that's a really good way. It's an excellent way of learning and sharing and kind of teasing out things that are appropriate for a local market, an industry, or a customer or a company size. Again, being whether it's a small business or an enterprise customer.
You've touched a lot about customer experience just in our short time, and I know it's a customer-driven world, and
yes,
support's a big component of that. But looking at customer experience as a whole, what advice would you give companies who are looking or working to develop a new or even just a better customer engagement strategy?
Yeah, no, and a fair question. I think that there's a lot to learn, and I want to use this. I want to say this in a way that it doesn't appear like one should just simply adopt the model for adopt the model's sake. But I think that there's a lot to be learned from the digital natives of the world. Whether it's the on-demand car service, I won't name names, or hoteling services or whatever, but companies that fundamentally have said, I offer a product or service, but I'm going to differentiate on offering an excellent customer experience. And I think learning from those companies, again, not to say that a company should adopt their practices full, or business models lock, stock, and barrel. But I think that there's a lot that can be learned. There's also there's been mistakes made along the way. But I think that that's a really good place to start, because again, it says that customer experience is paramount. Brand loyalty comes from offering an excellent customer service. And I think, going from there is a great place to start.
Julie, thank you so much for your thoughts and insights today. For more information on Zendesk and SIA, please visit our website and stay tuned for next week's Tech Chat.